Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Street Blues. I am the host of this channel, I suppose, and without too many words from me today, I will go ahead and let these wonderful people introduce themselves. Then we'll get into tonight's finale of our Vampire the Masquerade campaign, and we will start with our storyteller. All right.
Hi, I am Mari. I am here to cause torment and misery to people. It's going to be great
What? You never used to say that before. Why torment? Oh boy. Okay.
because I can.
Livland.
The power has gone to her head. Quickly, pull the plug. Pull the plug.
All right. Next up, Earthswinger.
Greetings, everyone. We gon' die. I'm Mercenary. I'll be playing Cedric this evening. Probably for the last time. But we gonna see.
All right. Next up, Sir Monolith.
I'm Sir Monolith at Sir Monolith on the socials, in case you want to find me there, and for in the off chance I post something at some point in the future. Playing Hank here, and ready to see where tonight takes us, and how many of us need to make new characters.
All right, last but certainly not least, Kira.
Hi, I'm Kira, and I'm not one of them. I'm making sure I'm coming through, surviving this endeavor, because I am the first character. I am playing Aiden, who is most likely the first character in the Twitch universe to have reached Humanity 9. So, yeah, I'm trying to hold on to that as much as possible. Now, you may be asking, after I reach Humanity 9, what direction I'm going to. I'm just going to say Humanity 10. Here I go! Here I go! Yeah, but that's it. That's it for me.
All right. I don't know why that was how we've all decided to introduce ourselves tonight, but I cannot stop it. So without further ado, storyteller, please start the story.
We are picking up where we left off last episode. You guys were all in a vehicle, minus Aiden, who was going solo in their own vehicle. And you were driving to check out 3 different locations. One was the Jazzland, formerly known as Jazzland. It is now currently the Six Flags New Orleans area. The Charity Hospital, as well as the Holy Cross School. Where are we going first tonight?
I ain't driving.
I believe it was the warehouse. Oh, let's go to the, what would you say, Disneyland or whatever? Let's go there.
You mean the Six Flags?
Sure.
You
The
guys
same thing.
Heading there.
It's
Wow,
It's all the same thing.
that was fighting words.
Is it? Is it? Because I used to work for Six Flags. It's not the same. But you guys are able to drive. Amir has viciously ensured that Cedric was not going to play any music through the speakers in the car.
Come on, just one time.
No.
Time.
No. We are going to be sneaking up on people. We do not need to announce our presence.
We can't have Boys to Men blasting from the speakers.
But I'm just saying, if you want it, you can have it. If you need it.
Mr. Ardashir, I am humbly asking if you would fleshcraft my ears shut.
Oh no,
Another
It wasn't
time.
that bad.
the gas tank sprung a leak.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, was it, Hank?
Hank kind of startles himself awake. Oh.
See, Hank likes it.
Another time.
You guys are able to pull up to the Six Flags, located on 12301 Lake Forest in New Orleans. This theme park has been shut down for quite a while. It is abandoned. There are the uh chain link fences around it. Rumor has it that within the city, have been numerous plans to redesign, redevelop, do something with this land. All of them have fallen through mysteriously. Um, but yes, you guys are able to look through here.
Hmm.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum,
Well,
ba-dum, ba-dum.
do anyone have a blueprint on this location? Like perhaps like buildings that like a layout, so we could be able to just figure out maybe the
Can I look
buildings
around
that-
for one of the for like an old map? You know,
Yeah.
like the ones they hand out.
Given that this place has been shut down since 2005, and it
What
is
is it, like
2020,
2006?
right, 2024. You could always look one up on your phone. I'm pretty sure there are still images of it.
Okay, should I roll for that?
Yeah, sure. Give me a let's do intelligence. Apologies for my cat deciding to show up
Yeah.
on screen. Intelligence and either investigation or technology.
The investigation.
Okay.
I'm going to remove her because she's
Boop.
trying to get into trouble.
Wow.
Come in and stay for all the times the cat decides to come up and cameo.
Cat, you mean cat
What?
meow?
What? At least once an episode, guaranteed. Once an episode. Wait, are we all rolling this, or is it just Hank doing it?
I got
Hank,
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Go ahead.
perfect. I will send you something on the meeting Zoom here. You are able to find a rough plan of the overview of the park. Again, it is pretty much been abandoned for a very long time. So at most, Hank, being an investigator, will know that there's probably maybe some people taking some shelter here. For anyone who is a kindred, who actually believes the kindred life, you're pretty sure there's probably Nosferatu here somewhere.
Yeah.
So everyone
again,
but Hank. Everyone but
everybody
Hank.
I mean, Hank already has brought supplies. He's got he's gonna fix a little special lens over the front of his flashlight that he pours some like goop into, and he doesn't aim the flashlight at anybody here. He's using it to illuminate the area in front of us, and he looks over and says, "Probably stay out of the light if I were you."
Cedric's just way away from it.
Mhm.
He just gives the thumbs up silently.
I will use Eyes of the Beast.
It's pretty bright.
Interactive.
Plus, these big mag lights are great clubs.
I'm going to put on heightened senses. We're going to start first with hearing to see if I can hear any conversations or anything going on.
You are standing at the entrance of a very large amusement park.
Okay. And we don't hear any conversations close by?
No.
Okay.
You hear traffic noises.
Traffic noise. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I got with me is Baloo. So, yeah, I guess. Oh, we make our way inside? Is everyone ready?
I mean, I'm waiting for them. They're my human shield. Well, I mean, kindred shields, you know? Not you, Sakura. Not you. It's okay.
Can I stay in the car?
Well, what if something happens to me?
I can phone the police.
But what if something happens that you can't explain to the police?
I am a really good liar.
Brings up a valid point. Don't y'all think she brings up a valid point?
Usually when someone's a good liar, they don't say they're a good liar. But perhaps it's truthful.
Yeah, you come with us.
Stay close to one another.
Oh yeah, I am hugging next to Blue. Like I'm close to being Mowgli and just riding on his back.
Hank's gonna try to stay in front of people because he's using the flashlight to sweep around the area. Looking for, trying to spot anything out of the ordinary.
Perfect. You guys are able to get through a hole in the fence. The entrance is dilapidated. It is very quiet. You're able to get through the removed turnstile area without a problem. The metal detectors that you would see are not on, so you guys are able to pass through them without too much of a problem, and you guys are able to enter into the entrance of the park. There's no lights on here, so it's rather dark outside of if Hank has his flashlight on.
Oh yeah.
You're able to see via that. Ardashir, of course, has his Eyes of the Beast on. And you guys are able, with Hank's map, able to determine where you are wanting to go. You guys currently are on the Main Street Square area park.
Wait, where's the map at?
So I'm
I
wondering.
gave it to Hank on the
In Zoom?
on the Zoom, but I will go ahead.
Oh, okay.
And
No, it's okay. I didn't see the chat,
include
so
it
that's all.
for
I forgot to look.
Hold on one moment.
Oh, that's a map of the whole area. Or oh no, wait, that's a map of the park. Wait,
That's a
actually
map of the
download
park.
it. Yeah.
You guys can download it.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we are in
Sorry.
which
Twitch,
area?
this is confidential information. You guys can't see this.
We are
yeah.
in which area? The Mardi Gras area? No, you said we the
Main
entrance.
Street.
Main Street? Oh, okay, gotcha. I would say if we're talking about a place that isolating,
Well,
maybe the Cajun country?
yeah. Shantran Beach or DC Comics are also far away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we could start making our way right.
Cedric shudders at the mention of DC Comics.
Oh yeah, I forgot because he gave a steak face with still some comics sold for like $15 million. I remember that. All right, so I guess we start heading right and then make our way around.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while that is going on, Aiden is unfortunately was thinking he should have said this back when he was seeing his sire, but he's going to send a text to his sire saying, just in case things go horribly wrong, just know that you've always been there and I love you. And he's going to send that text to his sire.
Perfect. Text is sent.
Yes. And they watch us.
As you guys are going along, but go ahead. I don't know why this keeps downloading every time I click on this map. Go ahead and everybody can make me a wits and awareness.
I'm gonna search.
Okay.
Butterfly in the sky.
Here's my bread and butter. Okay, here we go. Beautiful wits and awareness. Da, 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 da. Wait.
I have my result.
I sent you a message on Zoom as well, Cedric.
Wrong dice.
Okay, cool.
I'm on it.
There we go. I'm gonna use willpower.
All right. Let me know who got what.
6.
4.
Cedric got a 4.
6 with a crit.
Oh, handcuffs.
7, but no. 7, but no
It's
crit.
because of the maglite. If I didn't have a maglite, it'd roll badly.
7, but no
Dang it.
crit.
Ardeshare got an 8 with a crit.
Woo!
Damn, girl.
Nice.
Okay, we will start with Cedric. Cedric, as you are walking along with your fellow companions, Sakura kind of with her own flashlight that's not nearly as powerful as the one Hank has. It's just a standard little flashlight she's got. It's definitely quiet here. You can hear occasionally the rustling of some rats that are making their way. You can see them very in the distance, making their way around one of the abandoned food stands. Even though you know, as a business owner, there's no food left inside of there. That's already been cleaned out and or molding away to the point where it's unedible. For the almost 20 years this place has been abandoned.
I was like, that 20-year-old food? I hope those are baked beans.
You are also, you can hear the wind rustling through the remainder of like some banners and the tree branches. You guys are close to the lake that's in the center of it, so you can see the way the moon's gleaming off of the water. Sakura is absolutely paying no attention to everything there. Aiden, Hank, and Ardashir, since you guys rolled exceptionally well, you guys can hear all of the above, see the moon. You guys do notice a couple of owls hanging out in a tree. There is a couple of raccoons that seem to be right around the area as well. Looks like they, from somewhere in the city, brought in what looks like half of a pizza and are squabbling over it intensely. No jokes allowed. In the distance, you all can pick up, at least Aiden with your heightened senses can hear what sounds like someone knocking over a trash can. You're not certain if it's an animal or whatnot. Sounds like an animal because Blue suddenly perks up a little bit more interested in noises.
Yeah, I will relay that information. I was like a trash can off in the distance, but based upon Baloo's response, perhaps more animals, actually kindred. Ada will look towards Baloo and says, "Does it smell like prey to you?"
There's a brief flicker of tiger ears as they kind of go back a little bit, like he's interested in something by the smell of it.
Well, he's definitely interested. But either it could be a prey that would fill his tummy, or is someone that we're interested in looking into investigating.
Do these animals seem to be particularly interested in our presence?
Yeah, when I look at the owls and such, are they paying attention to us, or do they seem to be more?
Because you guys are with a tiger, they're paying attention to you.
Even the owls? Like, the owls are at a safe distance, so I would kind of assume that they were just...
They are still an animal, and there's another animal in the vicinity, so they're paying a little bit more attention.
Yeah, the animals aren't paying attention to us, but it could be due to them noticing an apex predator in the presence.
I don't see any signs of sorcery or anything here.
I do not. I want to switch it to smell. Switch my heightened senses to smell. Does this smell like the person that knocked over the trash can? Does it smell like animalistic in a way, or does it smell decaying or
With your 6 that you still had, again, there are animals all over this place and it's been abandoned, so you're getting the scent of like rotting wood, the hint of like something's decomposing, probably other animals that are in the area. You can smell a very wet raccoon that seems to have fallen into the lake and has come out of it looking rather perturbed with life. So you're getting a lot of different scents right now.
All right, they're going to switch back to hearing. It says, well, there is decaying flesh being smelled in the facility as well as a couple other areas. So I say we investigate just to make sure we cover our bases.
Oof, man, you've got a good nose. Are you able to tell the difference between decaying human flesh and animal?
Oh yes, this is a quite different smell.
Oh wow, that's impressive. You could replace our drug dogs.
Thank you.
You got
I
drug
still work
dogs?
there. Well, I used to. Been a long time.
Lead the way.
Yep.
Aiden's gonna have Baloo lead the way.
But Baloo very clearly looks at you with just this sullen expression of like, I am but a very big cat. You are an undead person. Why are you making me do it? Before the sassy swish of his tail as he walks away.
Hank says, shh, come on, as he continues forward with his flashlight illuminating, like blasting illumination through the area.
Oh yeah, our presence is definitely known. Oh, interesting. Actually, it's one of the while we're walking, it's one of the owls close by.
It's up on top of one of the buildings.
I would like to use I forgot I had this. I don't use it that often. My second animalistic ability that does discipline that allows me to talk to creatures. Well,
Yeah.
Dr.
Doolittle
whisper, yes. So I gotta just do a rouse check. Okay, we're good. All right, and I'm going to call over one of the owls to have a quick chat, just to see if they have seen a particular individual at the location.
Go ahead and make me a charisma and animal kin roll, because this is an animal you have not come in contact with before.
All right, now are owls omnivores?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, cool. All right,
No, an owl's a carnivore.
They don't eat animals. I mean, they don't eat plants.
No, they eat animals.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, there goes.
They're a bird of prey.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries. Don't get an extra dot there, but it's cool. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Just to roll willpower. There's only 3 successes right now. There we go. Much better. Oh, that turned into a crit. Okay. So that's 4. 7 successes for a crit.
Because Baloo is still near you, the owl hops a little closer, but does not get down off the building.
Okay. And so they would speak to the owl and be like, greetings. I was wondering, have you seen an individual like us with green hair in this location?
It stares at you very blankly for a moment and just kind of cocks its head to look at Blue. You have big cat.
Yes, don't worry. The big cat is not going to eat you.
Big cat is unpleasant.
well, I mean, you have the ability to be able to fly, so the big cat is not going to come after you. But again, I'll make sure the big cat doesn't approach you. I don't have.
Baloo is staring at this owl. His tail's just kind of flicking.
Like, Baloo, hold on a second. You're making me look bad. You're making me look bad right now. I'm trying to convince them. Why are you making me look bad in front of my friends? So they will.
Come on, man. Just 1 minute, man.
just 1 minute. So they will look towards the others. I don't think I have anything meat related. I wouldn't have anything meat related with me. They would say, I do have a location at the zoo. I own the zoo, and there is a seagull that is being fed like a king to this day. If you could give me this information, we can promise you that your food for the rest of your life is going to be taken care of for you.
Seagulls are weak creatures.
Yeesh. Cold-blooded. Okay. Okay, I was not prepared for that.
You're dealing with a bird of prey.
Right, yes. Yes. Well, I could give you this food as long as you can promise to be at least somewhat kind to the seagull. We don't need any territorial disputes between these two of you. Both of you are going to be fed for the rest of your life.
You see, he ruffles his feathers as he's thinking it over.
Right? Jesus.
There have been many people here.
Recently?
They are
Like-
hidden.
They are hidden. Oh. Can you
But they
tell me
don't stay long.
Are there any right now?
You see the owl looks around.
Besides us.
Not unless they're hidden.
Ada will look towards the others and say, do anyone have the ability to be able to see through the veil? I do not, Sally.
Nah.
No.
What kind of veil are you talking about? I don't see any veils around here.
The owl says, because you know how you have the ability with your potions to be able to do things that are considered magic, quote unquote. There are other people who could do magic stuff to make themselves turn invisible. And the owl says that there are regularly people that come here who makes themselves invisible. They haven't seen any. They're not sure if they've seen any recently. I mean, they've seen some recently, but they're not sure if there's any now. So I was wondering if anyone has the ability to see those who can view that magic trick.
It wasn't in my syllabus when I went to school for this.
No, it is not one of my gifts.
I see. Okay. They will look towards the owl that says, well, thank you for the information. They'll walk over. Do you know where the zoo is, by chance?
There's another brief flutter of its wings. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So just look for a large central building within the zoo. You can't miss it. And there's an individual there. See, did I give a name for the seagull? No, I don't think we did. The seagull was just named Seagull.
Yes, the seagull's just a seagull.
Seagull, okay. You will recognize him. There's a seagull that is in this large building enjoying the air conditioning. And as I stated, eating fish and everything under the sun. And you may partake as much as you want. Just again, make sure to keep things nice and calm. And no territorial dispute. Don't call him weak to his face. He may not like that.
There is a moment where you see the owl does that thing where it tilts its head at a weird angle as if he's considering if it's worth it. Before you see he kind of hops back off to join the other owl that's hanging out up there as well.
Okay. Well, so yeah, if there are individuals here, he says there isn't any right now, unless they're invisible. So that kind of helps clarify this location. And do we know if any of the dustborn could turn invisible?
You're not sure of their capabilities.
Yeah, we don't know.
Probably cared what the Duskborn are capable of. But for now, let's leave. You have other locations to check out.
That's true. My only concern is they may be hiding here and just hiding in the veil, and we're just not able to see them, which could be unfortunate. But yeah, in that case, there's nothing we can do technically, since we don't have that gift. So, which one would you like to head to next?
Boy, oh boy, it was
Holy Cross
What's in
School.
Yeah, the school.
Yeah,
Let's go to the school now. Let's go to the school now, storyteller.
Time for that learning.
You gonna learn
Okay.
today.
Give me 1 second real quick. I know I need to look up something.
You tell them, Hank, they gonna learn today.
That's Cedric's laugh.
Yep, it has been this whole season. That's how he laughs. It's been like that the whole season.
That's pretty accurate. And that sounds like that would come from based upon the image that I saw in Discord. That sounds like the laugh that would come from his belly. Yes, pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
Seems mathematically
you
accurate.
you guys are able to get back in your vehicles. Getting Baloo back in the vehicle is a little bit more difficult because he was like, "Yo, there is animals here I can hunt. How dare you try to put me back in this car?" Begrudgingly, he gets in it, but it's very clear he is exceptionally displeased that he wasn't able to maul something. And you are able to drive off to the school. Like the Six Flags Park, the Holy Cross School has been out of business since 2005. It is at 4950 Dauphine Street. Like Six Flags, it is also supposedly, developed at some point in time. It's never happened. This building is a 2-story building that is seated on a very large plot of land across from some houses. And you guys are able to get a little closer to it. It is very much very, very dilapidated from the storm.
Well, Hank's gonna take point with his flashlight. See if we can, find our way in or find something. Oh no.
We'll go ahead.
Are we getting any familiar drugged in fragrances coming from this school?
No.
Okay. You gotta check.
Drugged in fragrances?
You know, the smell it makes when the chemicals mix.
Oh.
We on Twitch, so I gotta act right.
Suddenly, Venture was able to break the fourth wall. I did post a picture in chat of what the entrance to the school looks like. It also has a chain linked fence. There is some graffiti that has been sprinkled over the building, broken glass. Some of the windows are boarded up in the front. But you are able to walk up and try to find a way in. There is the main door entrance. There is a back door entrance. There is a very rusty ladder that is going up to a door that is partially blocked off by some looks like some boards and some other debris that's been put there. Cedric, I did see your hand is up.
How does one sprinkle spray paint? What we looking at here? Did they just go like like a few breaks?
Somebody was embracing their inner Jason Pollock.
Yeah. Just sprinkle some crack on it.
Just like I'll roll what you want, but just basically looking at spray paint for a symbol of some sort of gang moniker or some sort of kindred moniker.
Oh.
So those are 2 separate roles, my good friend. First,
probably
you can
kindred moniker because he's not kindred? Of local gang. So
okay, so
you would look at it like this ain't my neck of the woods.
Let's do wits and occult.
That's not high, but here we go.
You got this. You got this, Ursa.
I think my pool is 4.
Faith in you.
Well, that's nice. That's a great pool. Yeah, I think that's like 2 higher than me. I don't think I have anything in occult.
Oh, my bad. That is 3.
You may always rouse one of your attributes by rolling a hunger die and risking getting hungrier.
You know my luck. I refuse. No,
I was just
not
letting
before
you know,
conflict. I
know the
appreciate you.
option. It was open for you.
I appreciate you, storyteller, but this Ursa you talking to play a vampire.
It's a trap.
He succeeded on all three. This is great.
Wow. Nice.
Hey.
Who are you and what did you do with Ursa?
I know
I
this
would never
dice.
hear, dog.
This. These dice are very nice to you tonight.
Mhm.
As you look over the building, most of the tagging doesn't appear to be kindred in origin as you're walking up to the door. As you get a little closer, you can pick up a couple of other symbols nearby that are kindred in origin. You see a symbol that some Nosferatu used to use up in New York. So you're very familiar with Nosferatu tagging. That
Okay.
they've probably designated this place as a safe spot of sorts. So you know that most likely, if you guys enter the building, there will be some Nosferatu possibly hanging about. Which again is not a bad thing. They're very reasonable to talk to most of the time.
They're also
Um,
nosy.
they're also exceptionally nosy, yes, but we won't say that to their faces. You
The
can see
puns.
you can see a couple of more esoteric sort of ones. There looks like there is a little potion bottle scribbled on there. That could be a Tremere symbol or a Duskborn symbol. You know, as with Hank, he keeps stuff in jars, but you know, again, Tremere also keep things in jars, so it's kind of a mixed bag on that. What a Tremere would be doing out here is anyone's guess, but even you, when you lived in New York, had heard that there was some that were breaking away from the Chantry. So you know there could have been some rogue Tremere hanging about, especially if they follow Karna. So they're a little bit more less attached to the Chantry. You can see what looks like somebody drew a half moon, half sun, one of those old
boy.
like symbols you used to see a lot in the 90s that people used to plaster all over their walls. If you're familiar with the whimsy goth aesthetic, moons and suns are very popular. Half of one, you know, that kind of tracks, especially if they're maybe referencing the fact that this place is good and safe during the day and the night. So that's what you happen to gather.
Hey, homies. Let me learn you something real quick. You see them? You see them symbols over there? That right there? That's Nazi activity. We used to get that back in my hood. This might be one of their safe houses. Might be in there doing the clickety clackety stuff, you know. There's also right.
So they own the Six Flags and this location?
You know, I didn't look at their financial records, Aiden. I don't know that bit. I just know that they might have been around here or they might be here now.
Storyteller, just for awareness purposes, where is their domain? And does it include either this building or the Six Flags?
Most Nosferatu live basically anywhere, so they don't really have a very set domain.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so they don't have like a particular, like the ministry own like those abandoned buildings in the docks area. So you're saying the Nos don't really have like a
the Nos
section.
Yeah, the Nos don't really have a section. It's mostly just any abandoned building where somebody's not going to kick them out of. Or the graveyards, which can have caused them to have some conflict with the Hecata. Because Hecata like them for spirits, and Nosferatu are like, yo, this is our spot too. But again, it's an abandoned building, so you know, you're expecting some Nosferatu hidden away.
That right there, that's got like some sort of potion bottle thing going on. So, Hank, it may be some of your people, or maybe maybe some Tremere activity going on. You know, both of y'all be bottling stuff up. I don't know what goes in it, but it might be some of that going around here. You know, they might have some chemicals mixed in, like I thought in the first place. And then right here, you know, they got this fancy little sun and moon thing going on. I guess this means it might be safe during the day, during the night. But, different tags, different areas, different places. That's what I'm getting from this.
I would like to try and enter the building.
Yeah, this should be a
Nice
place
talk,
of
Grandpa. Nice talk.
Is the door unlocked or?
It's an abandoned building. The door really is not locked one way or another, but it
That's
does
just-
creak
yeah.
when you enter it very loudly.
Sometimes they get locked when they become abandoned, and then people use other entrances.
I would say this place we may want to be cautious about, just because why would a kindred be interested in something being safe during the day as well as the night, unless they were, if I recall, it's primarily duskborn that could be able to enjoy the festivities of the day. So this may be a particular place of interest, just for people awareness. If I'm putting the two together, you have the bottle and then the sun and moon. That kind of leans more towards duskborn methodology, correct? Or am I only one thinking that possibility?
Your guess is as good as mine. It ain't my hood, but I'm gonna stay strapped up. Pulls out his gun.
Oh, so so everyone has a blicky except for me. Okay, good to know.
You didn't ask for one.
I don't want one. That's okay. Y'all can have it.
What you mad for?
Oh no, I was just unaware that you possess one, but that's good to know that you contain one.
You gotta keep something on me. Can't catch me lacking in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Artisha's going inside.
Yes, and just to clarify, is Sakura and Ardashir's ghoul Zamir? What's his name? Zamir?
Amir?
Amir.
Good old
Yeah.
Amir.
Amir, are they joining us as well?
Ardashir and Cedric, are you having your ghouls go in with you?
Oh yes,
Amir's always present.
Okay.
Amir's always present.
Oh, okay. That I did not know. Okay.
He's been around. He knows what to do.
He knows what to do.
Hank's got his mag light and his magnum.
Yeah.
All right. I definitely got heightened senses on starting off with hearing just to make sure.
Excellent. As you guys walk into the building, the inside is particularly levels of shambled. Some of the walls have started to the drywall on them has fallen off. There's pieces of the ceiling down. There's some broken doors inside. And of course the windows, ones that aren't boarded up, you can see broken panes of glass scattered around inside. The inside is just as bad as the outside. Cedric, you can see more graffiti inside, some more spray painting. It is very, very quiet in here so far.
Looks like we got more cave drawings.
Are you certain?
Cedric points to the graffiti. Well, if you know what it says, Grandpa, be my guest.
Yeah, what do we, is that a wits and a codes check to be able to see what those symbols are?
Mhm.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, I'm
wits and
good. I know. I got 2 dice for that.
Well, Cedric will take another crack at it. He feels like he's on a roll.
Sure, go ahead. Roll it again. Anyone who wants to can get in on the wits and occult.
I succeeded on all 3 again.
Okay.
3 successes from
What
Ardashir.
is happening? What
3
is
successes
happening?
from Cedric, Ardashir. Hank, are you going to be rolling any occult?
3.
Excellent.
Can I use intelligence? Sorry, I'm sorry, like Ree over here with his resolve, but
No.
can I use?
No, you are thinking on the fly.
Four.
I am
Four
once
successes.
again asking for resolve.
For Cedric, Hank, and Ardashir, since you all rolled very much the same, for Cedric and Ardashir, you do see some more Nosferatu tags in here. it looks more like they were marking this building as being safe for Nosferatu who probably don't have a permanent residence, that this is a safe location for them to stay in during the night or even during the day. It also, you can see another couple of marks from other kindred. Looks like there's been a wayward Bruja that's been through here that, very sloppily drew the Anarch symbol on one of the walls. It's, again, these walls have started to dilapidate, so the paint's kind of faded in some areas for some of the older graffiti, so like half of the symbols kind of fallen off on the ground when the drywall finally gave way. There is a couple more occult symbology inside. You can see looks like somebody took the time to draw a very lovely rendition of the zodiacs on the wall. Probably someone who was staying here long term, got bored, decided this place needs some artistic merit. It's definitely not a Toreador because you're guessing maybe a wayward Tremere, maybe a Duskmourn, or maybe just some other kindred who is very much into astrology. Could be some caitiffs. Nobody quite knows what they do with their time, at least in most of the community. But you guys can see as you guys are going through, just like looks like some kindred have been passing in and out of this building for the longest time. This is most likely for kindred who are traveling in and out of New Orleans for the Mardi Gras celebrations and all the fun times. That this is probably a spot for the ones who maybe don't have the money to afford a hotel room, that they're able to crash here as well. Hello, Chloe.
We love you, Chloe.
No.
This doesn't seem like the target either, unless any of you see something I do not.
Do we?
Yeah, it seemed like some sort of rest stop.
Do I hear anything? Like any conversations being made, or?
You don't hear any conversations. Go ahead and roll me your wits awareness and add your aspects.
Yes.
Seems a little empty, but maybe she's changed her ways.
Right, here we go. Oh, 9 with the crit. 4, 5, 6 with the crit.
6 with the crit. From upstairs, you can hear what sounds like footsteps.
There are footsteps upstairs. I can hear them.
Well then,
What's the plan?
Let's investigate who it is.
Well, I ain't taking the lead.
oh, Hank's still
Ardashir is
taking the
going to
lead.
go forward.
Ardashir is
Make the
going to
Lucy,
want to
please.
stay at least to the side of my flashlight.
Very
Yeah, if
well.
it looks like
Perfect.
there are people taking the lead.
I would highly recommend it, but you can do what you want. It's fine.
Cedric's gonna make his way up the stairs and kind of see if he can hit a corner for cover and give the firearm stance around the corner for firing.
So what is our marching order to use D&D references? Who's going first?
I think Ardashir wanted to come up front with me because Ardashir wanted to go first, but I said it's probably not a good idea to step in front of the flashlight. Just just a recommendation.
And then from there, I'm guessing it's the two ghouls, Sakura and Amir, right? Then I'm guessing it'll be Cedric, then Baloo, and then lastly, yours truly.
Works for me.
Indeed.
Making a note of that.
Hank's like, got a 357 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world.
Oh,
It's only
this
6 shots. It's only okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Man, if you need more than 6 shots,
It's time to run.
Oh heavens! As you guys are able to go up the stairs, you are moving as quietly as you can. Some of the stairs have are of course they are dilapidated, so they do squeak a bit as you guys are going up them. For uh for those of in lead, you get up to the top and you can see this is where the stairs go back up for the third floor, and you have the branch off to where the different classrooms and stuff would be up here on this floor.
Do we hear any more sounds?
Yeah.
For the moment it is quiet, but you guys were making the stairs squeak, so whoever was probably up here probably heard you and is now playing the you know, the don't move on the wall sort of thing.
Mm.
This may take a while if we stick together.
I'm going to switch to smells. Is there a unique smell? Do I smell like decayed flesh close by or in a particular location?
Go ahead and make me another roll.
Okay.
So are the doors kind of lined up in a relatively similar distance
Yeah.
from each other? Kind of.
Yeah. You can tell that these are like very similar to any other school classroom doors.
Okay.
So evenly spaced.
And they all just look shut, just like normally shut.
There are some that are missing, some that are like half opened, a couple that are closed.
5 successes, no crit. Oh, sorry.
5 successes. Up here you can smell the smell of decaying wood. You can smell the dampness of like the fact that there's been water in here, which isn't surprising. You're guessing part of the roof is still missing, so water's been leaked in here, so the wood is starting to rot in some places. You are getting the slight smell of like stale old blood, like something was killed in here, but again, with all the kindred markings, it would not be surprising if somebody had killed something in here and just left it. And that is all you can smell right now. It's mostly the overpowering scent of just like decaying wood.
Okay. I can't smell. Where is the location of the blood smell coming from?
From one of the classrooms down at the far end of the hall.
In terms of smell, the only thing I can smell that's kind of unique is the smell of old dried blood from a classroom further down the hall. Outside of that, that's really the only thing of interest that may fit our curiosity. Otherwise, yeah, we may have to. What's the idea? Was to separate? Was that the idea?
Amir and I will take the side with the blood. The 4 of you take the other one. Or the 5 of you, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Hank says okay and walks up to one of the closed doors and sees if it'll open.
Right, so me and Artish are going to the blood. And everyone else is going to check the other rooms?
Yes. And I'm switching back to hearing as well.
Cool.
Yep, Cedric will just take a standard room doing standard search methods. Beside her.
Excellent. So we will go to Amir and Ardashir. Are you just walking straight down to the room, or are you checking the rooms as you go?
We're just going to go straight down to the blood.
Perfect. Would Amir have any form of a weapon?
Yes, Amir has a very nice collection of blades and guns over the years.
Okay, perfect. He has a pistol pulled out and you can see the same red glow in his eyes that you have in your own as you guys are walking down through this area. Without Hank's flashlight, it is very dark down here. He is doing his best to step carefully over the debris that's on the floor, bits of walls, you know, some roof tiles that have fallen through. The door to which the blood is coming from, you can see the door is open. And inside you can see what looks like a collection of like animal bones, which you're guessing raccoons, larger animal bones. Perhaps again, you know that Kindred have been using this for a rest spot. Perhaps this is just the room where they dump animals that they've killed. There is also what appears to be a human body in here that is half decayed.
Based on the body, can I tell how it died? How it was killed?
Go ahead and make me an intelligence and medicine roll. Or investigation, whichever is better.
It's never resolved. Gonna spend a point of willpower. One
Spend a point of
success.
willpower. Well, it's definitely dead. But again, the state of this corpse, you are not quite certain how it died. I will have Amir make the same roll, see if he can get a different one. Oh no, he evidently is trying to be a doctor. He got a 10 with 2 crits. So he evidently was a doctor in another life. So as you are kind of standing up, like you discarded the body, like it's nothing, it's dead. That's the point. You see Amir kind of like sits down a little bit to like look it over. Kindred activity. Looks like.
You're sure?
Yes, you can see where, well, I hate to even call this a neck. There's barely any skin here. You can see some slight discoloration right here. Somebody didn't clean up their bite.
Do you think the mortal authorities would be able to tell?
Probably the average beat cop, no. Medical examiner, most definitely. You can see, and you see him like scooting down a little bit farther. There's no blood down here. Definitely exsanguinated.
I'll have to deal with that later. Is there anything else in this room of importance?
As you are looking around, you don't see anything, just a bunch of animal bones. Looks like also some discarded alcohol containers. You know, somebody had a party and just kind of like dumped stuff in this room.
Am I able to fleshcraft the corpse?
I don't see. Is there some sort of restriction so that only has to be low living?
I don't think there's actually a restriction against flesh crafting the dead. So
No.
sure, go ahead.
It'd be weird if there was.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
He's gonna have to do it the
Oh.
old-fashioned way with a knife.
Yeah, we are
Okay,
technically
well.
dead, so I mean.
I am hungrier.
Oh no.
But I am going to fleshcraft it so that way it will look more like a person. Maybe cut the wrists or something. Not vampire, not obviously vampire.
You are able to do so. You see, as you're doing it, of course, Amir is standing up, like gun covering your back while you're busy doing your own business. But we will scoot over. Were you all checking the rest of the rooms together, or were you kind of spread out and checking them separately?
Since
well-
we were talking about time, right? I guess we were checking about separately.
Also trying to stop people from escaping, right? Because you don't want to just
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
check
we
one
heard the
room.
footsteps.
and they sneak
Mhm.
behind us.
Yes.
Cool. We will go with Hank. Go ahead and roll me a wits and an investigation roll.
Yeah, a 4.
4. Excellent.
Or 4.
Was it
Not,
was it
not A,
four,
not A4. The 4 successes.
how many successes?
4.
4. Excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. You are slowly going door to door with your investigator eye. The doors that are open, you just see what looks like refuse, left, decaying, some smashed up desks. You can see some what looks like somebody had a party in here. There is like old pizza boxes that are, half fallen apart. Someone left an overturned keg. The usuals. Looks like some of the neighborhood kids were like, good party place. There is what looks like an old extension cord that they kind of use that's not hooked up to anything. Whatever they brought to help power their little party, they took with them. I mean, it's an abandoned building. They're gonna have a good time one way or another.
Hank sort of like sweep the rooms with his flashlight just to see if anything looks out of it. I mean, obviously it looks, that, but just to see if anything else just like jumps out or screams.
As you shine your flashlight around, you can see a couple of rats scatter absolutely into a hole in the wall. For Cedric and Aiden, as you are looking through your own rooms, you can see like a couple rats come running in through a hole in the wall. A couple squeakings as they're going to hide under like fallen over desk. Looks like they've made their own little home inside of there. First, we'll go to Cedric next. Are you and Sakura searching this together?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make me a wits and investigation roll for you.
Okie dokie.
And just to prove that did I take a picture of that? I think I did. I will post evidently Amir's next profession in the Discord chat. Because evidently he's a doctor in his next life.
2 successes.
2 successes. You're seeing pretty much the same as Hank. The upturned desks, some desks, one room, the desks are all still pristinely like in a row. They're grimy, mucked over. There's some mud on it. You can see what looks like a couple animal paws, like teeny tiny animal paws that you, as a native New Yorker, would recognize for little rat feet, have traipsed some mud all the way across them. You continue through a couple rooms. Sakura is following very lazily behind you. She is absolutely not paying attention to anything. Again, as Hank scared the rats, you see two little rodents across the room. Again, you can hear Hank from the other room. You're guessing that's probably what startled him. Aiden, go ahead and also make me a wits and investigation roll.
All right. Ooh, no, that's willpower. There. Okay. That's bad. Much better. Okay. 5 successes.
5 successes. You're starting to see very much of the same as your companions. Trash, dirt. There's a couple of animal bones littered about. Again, what Cedric said was there was probably kindred using this as a safe house. It's not surprising that you would be finding those. Those are very usual. Even when dealing with your own predators at the zoo, they like to leave bones in the most random of little places. Blue is next to you, has kind of sat down and just kind of like nudging down some like of the drywall with his nose, like he's gotten kind of bored. And you, like Cedric and Hank, see 2 little rats run across from a hole in the wall through a room, and you see they get to a window that is near one of the there's like a little hole on the side of the window, like it goes into the drywall where they disappear their little butts into. They're just like, nope, we're done. There's people here. No, thank you.
Well, I think that it's about time to bring out that classic feral whisperer. So the animal whisperer begins to make a call towards the rat. So let me go ahead and rouse.
Yes, definitely. Let's see if you can get talking to some rats.
Oh, I get hungry here. Oh, that's not good. We're going to have to eat something soon. Not the rats, but something later. I'm only at 2, though.
I mean,
All right. And are rats omnivores?
Yes, rats will eat
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Cool. So I get to add extra dice. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 successes.
You're able to catch the last rat before it disappears into the hole. It kind of gets to it, kind of stands up on its little hind legs. And you can see versus like if you've like for Cedric would clock these as being very tiny rats. Because again, he's from New York and he's used to seeing like the big cat-sized rats that live in New York City. But you can see it stop, like little whiskers trembling as it's like sniffing the air. It clocks Baloo very quickly, and Baloo's over here ignoring it entirely, like it is not worth his time at all.
Of course.
And it's kind of doing the rat equivalent, like it's about to dunk into the hole the instant that tiger turns to look at him.
Ada will look towards the rat and be like, "Don't worry. The tiger definitely has some great cuisine coming in the near future. He's not worried about you." We heard some footsteps actually not too long ago. Do you know where those footsteps may be coming from? Is it from upstairs or?
Food.
Oh yeah, I would come forward and present probably some crackers. Because I know I would definitely have like some, not food for Baloo because Baloo is just a gigantic tiger, but like they're used to like feeding, huh?
One cannot carry around, couple
Pounds of meat.
pounds of meat in on one's person.
Yeah,
But it makes sense for like crackers or like a pack of seeds or something.
So I'll come out with that. We'll also perhaps some peanuts and provide that over it. Be like, here's some food for you.
The rat takes one of the crackers and tries to jam it into its mouth real quickly, and it's eating very quickly. You see the whiskers of the other rat come back out because it's smelling peanuts. There is a brief scuffle over a peanut before the other rat takes it and runs off with it.
I have more. I'm thinking that was not even necessary. Okay, they'll go ahead and slide some more over, just to present, to make it friendly for everyone, so everyone can be able to partake in the cuisine. But yeah, so they'll present them like, yeah. So here's some food. Are you aware of where the footsteps may be?
Probably upstairs. People like upstairs.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. They'll look towards the rest of the group. I think it's just Hank and Cedric that's around at the moment because we are just here whipped to the back hall. It says, the rats has indicated that the footsteps most likely came from upstairs, so we should probably make our way upstairs.
All right.
Okay.
Ardashir, you would be coming out, just finished up the flash crafting with a beer. Since you have finished your flesh crafting bits. So is everybody heading upstairs?
Yep.
yeah. We're gonna go ahead and illuminate the way.
As you guys start up the second set of stairs upstairs to the third and final story of this building, that is where we are going to go to break.
All right.
Of course.
We're playing games with my heart.
We will be back in 15 minutes to continue the story of Bourbon Street and all of its various blues issues. So please be sure to join us at that time. to see how many puns I can slip into this episode.
Oh yeah, baby. Slip them in, nice and smooth.
Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Vampire the Masquerade stream. Storyteller, please take it away.
Excellent. So our coterie is at the Holy Cross School in New Orleans. It is an abandoned school that has been left vacant since 2005. They have searched the second floor, found a corpse, some animal bones, some rats who are currently having an entire tiff over a bunch of peanuts. But it's fine. They don't understand the meaning of sharing. It will be okay. Now they are heading up to the third and final floor. Which order are we guys going in? Is it the same as you guys went upstairs? Same as upstairs.
Sure, it's fine.
Hank and Ardashir, since you guys are leading the pack, go ahead and make me a wits and awareness roll.
Can I just use the same one from before? Can I use the same one from before?
You mean wits and awareness? Yes.
The same. This is my successes from last time.
No.
Well, I'm gonna surge the blood because the storyteller is being rude. I got the dice.
4 successes.
Got 4.
Willpower.
Damn. This is not a good night.
I am making a note of how much willpower
4.
people spend. 4 as well.
4.
Up here on the third floor is another as you go up, have to turn, to go up the other side of the stairs. You guys can hear some very faint movement coming from one of the classrooms. It is a little difficult to entirely determine exactly which one it is, but you know that there is somebody else up here with you on the third floor. Again, up here as you guys are coming up the stairs, you are seeing more graffiti. This time it is a lot more arcane in nature. You are seeing symbols drawn on the wall. Looks like somebody drew a very lopsided pentagram on the wall. That does not look entirely symmetrical or correct, but they did their best with their spray paint. But I leave it up to you.
Hank's gonna sweep the room with his flashlight, looking for anything or one.
Which door are you going to?
Oh yeah, probably the better question. Let's go right. Must be the right choice, right?
We can't. You said we can't hear what they're saying, correct?
You just hear footsteps, no voices.
Okay.
Hank, are you going to the very first far right room?
Yeah.
You're just gonna open the door?
Oh yeah, so open the door with the flashlight up. I'm gonna open. I'm gonna twist the handle open so that it's loose, and then have my light and my gun up while I push the door open with my feet or foot, not both feet. Then I'm gonna fall.
Thank you for the mental image that just entered my mind. As you open the door, this room is another classroom, but it has been emptied out. You can see that while there aren't any desks, it does look like somebody put in an old one of those fold-up tables that you would take camping with you. There is what appears to be some lab equipment on it. Unlike the floor downstairs, this upstairs is kept very clean. Looks like somebody has actually bothered to take a broom and sweep all the debris and everything into a corner in the room. Half of the ceiling up here is missing, so this room you are getting the lovely moonlight filtering in. And on the floor and walls of this room, you see some very familiar alchemical symbols mixed in with some astrological signs as well.
I guess they use the roof.
Aiden's going to look towards Baloo and says, "All right, buddy, it's your time. Time for you to become the MVP of this session. Of this not session. Fourth wall broken. The MVP, MVP of tonight's mission."
He looks at you and gives you the equivalent of if a tiger could raise its eyebrows up. Again, the same look of I am a mortal creature and you want me to do what?
You got this. You got the best nose and the best ears out of anyone here. Can you pinpoint where these footsteps are coming from?
There is a brief ear flick, like he's absolutely not wanting to do it, but you see him start to like sulk down the hallway. You can go ahead and make me what stat block were we using for it?
I think it was the bear. I think. Yeah, it was the bear.
Let me see what the stats are. Let me. As much as I enjoy playing Vampire the Masquerade, this core book is the bane of my existence.
The bane. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Start bookmarking things.
No, that's boring. Go ahead and use the physical pool to make me a scent roll.
What page is it on again? I thought I had it up.
373.
373. Cause I was like, I was one page behind. Okay, there we go.
I had to look at the appendix again.
Okay.
I love this game. I hate this core book. It is displayed now.
And they get an extra 3 dice for awareness, right?
For the animals, I think you're just rolling 1 of the standard dice pool, so it would be 7 dice in total.
Oh, okay. Because it says exceptional dice pools, awareness 3 and intimidation 6. I have no idea what that means. Okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right, so 7. Ooh, oh yeah, of course. Yep, represent that tigerness. 1, 2, 3. That is going to be 6 successes.
Perfect. You see he starts to walk down the hallway, and again, compared to you guys, he's moving fairly stealthily because again, he is a giant cat. You see he gets down towards one of the doors towards the other side where Hank went, to the left-hand side, before he stops and you see his ears go back.
Oh, you're the best, Baloo. The absolute best. He gives those screeches on the side of the cheeks. He'll look towards the others and kind of like gesture towards the door, like I ain't going in first. Like my job was to find. I am the seek and find person. I'm not the infiltrator.
You're certain that we have found these people?
Baloo's nose is rarely ever wrong. Well, it is an individual side. I'm not sure if it's a particular person, but there's a person inside.
Oh, we will have to deal with the consequences. And Otter's going to smile and activate horrid form.
Go ahead and rouse me that check. It should be if I ring the bell. As you.
Wait. Was you hungrier before? Where are you at right now, fam? What are we looking at?
3 dice.
3.
Another 3.
3.
Perfect.
Are you sure? 3?
So, as Ardashir begins to fleshcraft himself, he takes on a very atavistic appearance, becoming much more gender ambiguous. His skin and muscles begin to tighten almost into steel cables, and his face is covered in bones to the point that he has no eyes, and even his mouth kind of elongates slightly, almost to be filled with dozens more teeth than should be normal. Mouths open up along his arms, and eyes along his other arm. And as he finishes, his spine comes out into the form of a very long greatsword. And I will be putting 2 points into strength, 1 point for armor, and then I guess 1 more point for the eyes and mouths thing. If that's okay with you, storyteller.
Hank and Aiden just step
two-
back. Damn!
2 into strength.
Mm-hmm. No, 2
One in-
strength, 1 armor, and then 1 for the weapon.
1 into weapon.
Damn.
Perfect.
Where'd you get one of these?
As you guys watch Ardashir's form shimmer into this horrific appearance that is exceptionally not natural, you see
Correct word is beautiful.
Baloo backs up past Aiden, tail tucked in between his legs, ears back. He is snarling at Ardashir.
You know, it's fine. He's a friend. It's the same person. He just changes, I guess. As he looks up, and he's like, "Have you ever seen this form before?"
Nope, you don't see this form and live.
Okay. Yes, he's still the same friend. He's the same person.
You can tell he's heard you. Being an animal, he has not processed what you're saying. All he knows is that is a bigger, taller thing with teeth, and he is not too keen currently. So he's back near you, tail firmly tucked between his legs, snarling and hissing up a storm. If he looked like a house cat, he would be a complete Halloween kitty in appearance.
I knew it was just a giant pussy.
End credits.
End credits.
You see Cedric. You see Sakura even backs up into you, and you see her very gently slides behind you. Kind of so she's not looking at Ardashir, kind of her face is right into the back of your jacket that you have, because she's like, I don't know what that is and I'm not messing with it.
Cedric also don't know what that is, but he trying to tough it out because Ventru.
Because Ventru, exactly. Hank, how is Hank processing this? As you thought everybody was LARPers.
Well, he's seen Ardashir do stuff before. So he may be rationalizing it as he thinks Ardashir knows magic, because that's part of this thing too, right? He's convinced himself that he's able to do magic, but it's really just thin blood alchemy and blood sorcery. Just don't tell the truth.
Look here, the human brain has to make sense of things in its own way.
Yeah, if you want to make Hank try to roll for it, something as far as
I would put it as
roll to maintain delusion.
Roll to maintain delusion. Let us do. I am going to say that this.
Roll to maintain delusion.
It's a wizard. He's a wizard. Obviously, he can do cool magic tricks. I saw him reshaping himself the other day. I guess he could just do a lot more than I thought.
To maintain your delusion, this is going to be a roll Rhea is going to want to roll at some point. Make me resolve and subterfuge, because you are having to maintain your own disbelief.
He never got it. Yo, this is crazy.
The thinblood is having to resolutely define his own set of realities.
This seems normal. I don't know why anybody would think this is. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a little weird. But...
Roll to lie to yourself.
Roll to lie to yourself.
Yeah, 1 success.
Oh.
While you've been very steadfast in your beliefs for the past, almost a decade that you do magic, you're starting to doubt a little bit that this is magic. Just a little bit. It's in the back of your mind, kind of just gnawing at you a little bit. But it possibly could be magic, just not magic you've ever seen.
I know. Oh, Hank's just so eager to learn all the cool magic.
All right, Artificer, now that you are entirely giant, tall, and scary, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Hank's gonna lower the flashlight since the big thing is going through the door in front of where the flashlight was.
Perfect. You kick the door down. You can see, as the door tears off the hinges. I'm not going to make you roll for it because, again, you are really strong in this moment. The door snaps off the hinges, flies across the room. You hear a piece of metal tinking across the floor. Right as you notice, whoever was in this room has slid out the window, and there are a bunch of gas canisters right as a light flips down to hit the gas that's pouring out of them. I need you to make me a dexterity and athletics roll.
Yay.
See, it's because of the roaring. The roaring gave it away.
Wait, who roared? Did Horde form?
I can't imagine Artificer doing this
I
and not
did
being like,
say anything. Oh, I'm surging, so I'm at hunger 4 now.
Oh boy. You
Oh
gotta eat.
boy. Mm-hmm.
it's a hungry hippo.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even. We're changing back now. This is. Oh boy.
I have to surge.
The horrid form backfires and he turns into a fetus.
3 successes to dodge.
3 successes to dodge. You're still maintaining horde form?
Yeah.
Perfect. You are able to make it just out of the way as everybody can feel the building rock and shake as an explosion goes off in that area. Flames quickly begin to dance across the old building roof and the walls. Can everybody, Ardashir, due to your dodge, you will take 1 point of aggravated damage from the initial explosion. It could be worse, but you did roll fairly well to avoid the vast majority of it. But for everybody else, I need you to make me your frenzy check. Unspent willpower plus a third of your humanity roll round down.
Do I have to make
Can
the frenzy
defy
check?
Bane help in this instance?
Huh?
Oh.
Do I need to make the frenzy check?
Yes, you are the closest to the flames. This is the time to use that lovely willpower pool that you have.
Does defy Bane help in this instance?
Do you have Defy Bane active?
That's right. I had to call that I activated it, so I don't. I won't
Let me double check the fortitude ability. I think you can reflex activate it. You can reflectively activate it. You don't need a rouse check, but make me a wits and survival roll at difficulty 3.
Okay. So with survival -3 die from the pool, right?
No, wits and survival at the difficulty of 3. You need to make 3 successes on this roll to reflectively activate Defy Bane.
Okay, I'll follow you.
To clarify, also is this just a frenzy check? You said
it's a frenzy check.
So to clarify, would a swayable mind help with this?
No, it's not a presence or dominate power.
Gotcha. Okay.
You said unspent willpower, right?
Unspent willpower.
And the third, what's the third of 9? That'd be 4, right?
Hold on. Would be 3.
3? Oh, okay.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is 4.
Oh, yeah, I feel difficult.
I got 3
6.
successes to activate.
Perfect. Ardashir, what'd you get?
The difficulty is 6 for me, and I got 3.
How's the difficulty 6 for you?
Because I'm in horror form.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I need
Cedric,
that fortitude, right?
go ahead. Yeah, you can add your fortitude to it since you activated your Defy Bane.
Okay, and what was the original roll?
Your unspent willpower, a third of your humanity form rounded down, and then your dots in fortitude. I will let you add those.
Okay, so I believe that's a dice pool.
I got
8.
this should be good.
That's a dice pool of 8 plus fortitude. That makes
Oh,
that
yeah.
11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 6 successes.
Perfect. Hank, did you make me your roll?
I actually don't believe thin bloods are automatically afraid of fire like normal vampires. I was looking at something because I thought I'd read something about that, but
Yeah, I
don't
know much about thin
I'm
bloods.
trying to find the Ree might be able to check me on that.
That's a good question.
I'm assuming I can't
because
spend willpower
typically
on a frenzy check.
Well, because like typically, right, without special feats, you don't take special damage from fire because you take damage like a mortal. So you're still it would be fire is just like getting shot.
Let me look at my thin blood stuff again. I don't play thin bloods. I don't usually muck with them.
I was looking for the Rorschach stuff because I figured that they would mention it directly there. But
let's see here. In Memento. Again, this core book, where I am having to try and go to find the appendix again.
Well, it says, yeah. However, the beast is far less overt, and a dead blood never frenzies unless provoked by supernatural means, such as
Perfect.
animalism.
Then you are free. For Cedric and Aiden, what did you two roll?
On a dice pool of 11, I rolled 4 successes.
That's all you needed.
Okay.
Aiden, what did you roll?
Oh, 6.
6. Perfect. You two, even in the face of all of this fire, are able to maintain your composure. Ardashir, you need to get away from this. No, you cannot.
Right?
Nope. Ardashir, you need to get away from this fire as quickly as possible.
I'm leaving.
Give the big fella room. Get the big fella room.
I'm going to spend a point of willpower to control myself while in a frenzy.
You can do so.
And I will follow the person out the window.
You're welcome to do so.
I would really like to kill that person.
I would like to kill them.
I'm probably angry.
So,
he took
just so you are aware, going out of this window in your horrid form, in a neighborhood, into a grassy patch of yard that is easily seen by all of the houses around, will put you at the risk of a masquerade breach.
Would you say that it's kind of a knoll that he's gonna go on to? Like a grassy knoll?
I hate it here.
We are in the wrong city for that.
You are difficult.
Or is Ardashir so focused he would not care?
I will undo my transformation.
You're welcome to do so. As you are going out of the window, do you have weight of a feather?
Nope.
Make me a dexterity and athletics roll.
You don't let me have anything. I can't have happiness. 3 successes.
You're able, when you land a little awkwardly at first, so it takes you a moment to get yourself up to continue running. You do see a figure who has already booked it across the yard. Looks like they are heading for a small car that is running. Behind you, you can see the flames, the illumination of the flames as it's starting to flicker. If you would like to chase after this person, you can. As my headset is dying. Un momento, por favor.
Does this person look at me?
I'm sorry?
Does this person look at me?
No, they are booking it towards the car. They did just commit an act of exceptional vandalism.
This is a problem.
Yeah, for the record, Cedric's just getting out the old-fashioned way as fast as he can.
Yeah. Hank's just, leaving with the rest. We're going.
Yeah, we're not gonna get caught building going up in flames. Like that's even if we didn't do it, we'll get framed.
Mhm.
Since you guys will
How-
all be trying to descend the same staircase, I need everybody to make me dexterity and athletic rolls
Oh boy.
to see.
You know,
and
I'm a
make sure-
talker, right? Oh no.
Uh,
What had happened was.
what happened is
Oh no, this is
Oh,
okay. No,
God.
it's not bad. It's not bad. You said athletics?
yes.
Okay, cool. It's
Yeah,
not brawl.
true.
I can't get. Well, no, I got a 2 to brawl. Okay.
I had
I
2
have-
successes.
I'm going to rouse just to be on the safe side. Good. Okay, I don't get hungry.
I'm a spend willpower on this.
Definitely do so. Cool.
That adds an extra 2 dice set because like I said, I'm too sexy to get caught, tossed to jail. Nope, not for me. Not today, Satan. Not today. Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh, nice. 2, 3, 4. 5 successes.
Perfect. Okay, so Aiden got 5. Cedric, what did you get?
On a dice pool of 2, I got 1 success.
Okay, Hank.
You know
Dice
what's
pool of
rousing?
3. I got 2
I did.
successes.
Wait, rouse? Wait, rouse gives you 2 dice, right? Rouse gives you 2 dice to add to it, not 1.
Yeah,
I'll
did-
risk the rouse. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. And then you can just roll those extra 2 dice.
All right.
Yeah, because I
I
have a
get
natural
hungrier.
dice set of 4.
I'll
Oh,
mark that down.
I am a thirsty bitch.
It's
So
always the action sequences. It's always the action sequences. All right. 2 more die. Here we go.
there we go now.
That's 2 successes
2
total
successes.
now.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, oh, oh.
Aiden, Sakura, and Amir, you 3 have no problems getting out of this building.
got
For
zoo-like capabilities.
for someone of Sakura's stature, she moves abnormally quickly,
Mhm.
dodging in between you and Amir as you guys are leaving.
What's all that about?
Amir is moving a little faster. You notice that he is keeping his balance really well as he's exiting out the door. Cedric and Hank, Chloe. No, that is my dice bag, ma'am.
Speaking of cats.
Speaking of cat,
Allegedly.
you guys are a little distance behind the other 2, but you guys are able to get out of the building. You can see the lights have started to flicker across the roof of the building. It is going up abnormally fast. You can start to hear, Aiden, do you still have your heightened senses up?
Oh yeah.
You can start to hear doors opening from the building houses as people are starting to come
Mhm.
out to investigate why there
Mm-mm.
is a fire. So as you guys are grappling with that, we are going to transition over to Ardashir. Have you decided to chase this person down?
Can I see a license plate?
On the car?
Yeah.
No, it is parked to the side. It is a 4-door sedan, however. Dark color because it's not near one of the street lights, so you're gathering green or blue.
Is there anything
Or
in
even
this
black.
yard that I can throw at this person?
You are in a grassy field.
There are no rocks.
I
Beer
mean, there's
bottles.
rocks. Go ahead and make me a wits and awareness roll.
I gotta roll for brick in
Uh,
abandoned yard.
Add your
I feel
Protean dice because you have Eyes of the Beast active.
I feel like I'm being targeted.
Then subtract 2 dice because I
All
don't
the
like it.
negative.
Uh-oh. That forehead. That forehead.
She thought about it.
I thought about it for a moment. I honestly thought about it.
Like -2.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I got a messy crit for 5 successes.
You see a couple of empty bottles and a brick. You go for the brick with your messy critical, and you rip it up a bit too hard, so you're taking like dirt and everything with it. And since you are trying to targetedly throw something, you may use resolve and firearms to try and hit this person, since you are trying to do a targeted hit.
The day
season
has come.
finale. The season finale.
Yeah.
We see the result.
I'm letting him use
Yeah.
his resolve. Everybody be happy.
Celebration in the chat.
Can it be melee instead of firearms?
You are not holding a. Actually, let me un memento. Let me look what melee says, because I think it will be firearms. But let me double check what melee says here.
I mean, it's supposed to be athletics for throwing things.
Oh, then you can use athletics then.
I'm gonna surge again because 1, I failed. I'm at hunger 4.
Straight to jail.
Wait, you should be higher hunger than that, aren't
Yeah,
you?
you're at hunger 5 now.
Everybody was
Can't
at
do nothing for you.
Mhm.
Oopsie.
You're at 5 now.
I thought I was only at
Oopsie.
4 or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It matters.
It matters. It matters.
You're about to eat someone.
It
Someone's about to
doesn't
get devoured.
Not
So
it.
It doesn't matter.
Not it.
Oh, he's on his own. We all
Ain't it
scatter
screwed
out.
over?
you
I'm
riding
riding
my
with
car?
you.
Amir's got the keys.
Oh no, I got my own car. I
Yeah,
drove my own
I had
car.
to drove separately.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was like, just in case, just in case things go wrong, I got my own getaway vehicle.
You just never know, you know?
Never
Oh,
know.
I'm sorry. I'm in here with you.
But look, I in the back.
I can't
Even
even
a
with
point
these
of
people.
willpower.
But look, I'm sorry. Move your tail. Move your tail.
It's like I'm
All
holding
right,
for one
5.
of them albums.
5 successes.
Are able to, as you chuck the brick at this person, you clip them in the shoulder right as they get to the car, so you hear their body hit the car with a dull thunk as they're opening the door to try and get in. However, with hunger 5, you know you need to eat, and as you're calculating where everybody is on the map, you can either try to run this person down. You're kind of in an even area where Ardashir will be tasked. Beast will have a choice. You can either go run this person down right as they're getting into the car. You can go back to where you know that there are 2 humans with your companions that are full of nice juicy blood, including a tiger. Or there is starting to be a gathering of people about as the old abandoned school is going up in flames at a record pace.
I don't know.
What would Ardashir's beast do? Because you are going after the nearest thing with blood in its veins.
WWAD.
I don't know. This is a very. How close is this person? Do I actually think I could catch him? Like realistically?
You realistically think you could catch them. However, as they are getting, like, they hit the door to the vehicle, the chance of you fully reaching them before the car drives off is going to be slim. The nearest source would probably be one of the ghouls or a neighbor.
I'll go back.
You're turning to the ghouls?
Yes.
Excellent.
We'll have vengeance for this.
With your entire being, you're rushing to find either one of the ghouls. Amir has like a sixth sense to put himself in between Sakura and Baloo versus everybody else behind him, because he has like the sixth sense to know what's going on with you. Go ahead and make me a strength and brawl roll, because he is going to try and stop you as well.
I would just spend willpower not to attack anybody.
Oh, you can spend a point of willpower, but you are going to need to
Why are
continue.
you trying to set me up for negative activities?
Look here, you
I
didn't
feel
say you wanted to spend
targeted.
willpower.
I am being targeted.
Would you like to spend a point of willpower?
I would.
Okay, you can spend a point of willpower for this scene to get away.
Baby, you want a little willpower?
How many willpower points do you have remaining?
Not counting when I just spent 3.
Because just remember, when you feed, you're going to have to make a frenzy check. Okay.
That shoulder shrug. Well,
He grubbing, he grubbing.
and just to give you all a heads up, Aiden, it sounds like Aiden, Cedric, and definitely Baloo, we're all in the car. Like the minute that thing came in, we were just like, it's time to go.
Get in where you fit in.
Exactly. Now, I'm not sure if Sakura decided to join in.
No, she hopped in with Cedric.
Oh, okay. What has Hank decided to do? Because again, he would give one glance to see what the rest of the group is doing before taking off. He's not trying to get his pretty face caught on cops. Bad boys, what you?
Everybody just the car just.
Yeah. We do not need that. I'm not trying. I got a study feature and study merit as well. I cannot go to jail. So
I'm too pretty for this.
I'm too pretty for this. So yeah. So what is Hank decided to stick around, or is Hank actually coming in?
So Cedric and Aiden have run, and Ardashir is the only one left pursuing our lead.
Ardashir has returned to where Amir is because he is very, very hungry and needs to go get something to eat.
All right, then. Well, Hank's smart enough to not go at it alone, so Hank's gonna leave too.
Perfect. And as everybody gets into the vehicle, where are you all heading off to?
I ain't driving.
Can we find the car? Can we find this car?
You were the one who saw it, so you see that it is driving away. If you were going to maintain not eating somebody, you're going to have to continue to spend the remaining 3 points of willpower that you have left.
I just drank from my ghoul. It's fine.
Okay, go ahead and make me your frenzy check.
I just spend the willpower to not frenzy, to control myself in the frenzy. If that's okay, storyteller.
That's fine. You're able
No.
to take a cup.
Are you sure?
How much are you going to take off of Amir?
2.
Okay. You are able to reduce yourself to 3 hunger. And Amir, however, will not be able to assist you with trying to combat anybody, because again, even though he is a ghoul, taking 2 points off of him has made him a wee bit woozy, and he would be
I'm gonna take his knife. I'm gonna take his knife.
He will hand the knife over. So you are wanting to go after the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. The rest of you guys, what are you guys doing?
I'm with Ardashir. If Ardashir is going after the vehicle, Hank's ready for a hot pursuit.
Okay, Hank and Ardashir.
Where
Stick
Braden's
in a
going,
tree.
that's where Cedric's going, because he just hopped in the car. Sakura as well.
So where is Aiden and Cedric going?
We're first making sure that we're like that pursuit. I'm not trying to chase someone down. We're trying to avoid.
Just got in good with the pores. What you mean? Like,
Exactly. We're
you gotta look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. So we're first trying to. I got a nice, fast, at least $200,000 speedster. Driving, and so it'll be able to fit everyone, I think. But where our first goal is to avoid the scene, make sure that we're not being seen by anyone, cops, neighbors, all that kind of ordeal. So we're essentially trying to flee the scene and not be associated or not get caught anywhere in shape or form. And then after that, that's when I'll give a call to Hank, because I'm not sure if I would have saw Ardashir change back into the normal form And I'm not sure what Ardashir's communication capabilities is like in his transformation state. So I think I would attempt to call Hank. Well, first I would look back at the others while I'm driving away. It's like, is everyone okay? Is everyone doing all right? No one's burned or hurt?
I think I'm good. What the heck is going on, man?
That was a setup. The fact that there was a switch and then suddenly there was fire everywhere, they were prepared, or at least somehow they knew. Sakura, you're doing okay?
Was like the scariest thing I have ever done in my life.
Oh. Yes, this is not normal. We don't normally do this. We're called the rich kids for a reason. We normally make money. We don't.
I am telling Miss Diamond this
Who is Miss
because
Diamond?
I was told when I came down here I would at most be watching over a bakery.
I didn't know it would escalate to this either. You don't have to resort to that. It's gonna be fine. We're going to figure this out.
Aiden would love to like slide into the seat when it sounds like Cedric is getting in trouble, like sound like his mama's being called, but then he can't really do that
because he's the one driving.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get away from this scene quickly, who is driving? Is Aiden driving his car? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Dexterity to drive.
All right.
Amir will do the same, since you are wanting to go after the vehicle. Noted. Ardashir, you see Amir starts to peel off after the vehicle that you've told him to go after. Clicks on the blinker and zooms off after them. Aiden, how many did you get?
3 successes.
3 successes. I will note that. And where are you guys going?
Again, our primary goal is just to make sure to avoid any close location. Once we get to a purpose or a point to where it feels like there won't be neighbors looking out and try to take a look and see what's going on. That's when I would kind of like slow down a bit and try to give Hank and such a call to see what's going on for their side.
You are able to do so. Hank, your phone rings.
Okay. Ring, ring. Hey, what's going on? You guys having trouble keeping up?
Well, we were able to escape. Where are you? Where did you all head to?
Oh, we're going after that lead.
Oh, you're following suit? You're able to keep up with them?
Ardashir seems to have a bead on him. So yeah, I think we're following somebody.
Do you want to share your pen? We could be able to rendezvous and try to follow behind you.
Sure. Let me see if I can get it over there. Hank, have any difficulty with turning on sharing his GPS location?
Wait, how old is Frank? Is Hank?
He's not that old.
Hank, as a detective, as a private investigator, you are very aware of how to share your location.
Well, that's good.
You're used to sharing it with everybody at your detective agency.
That's fair. Okay, cool. So yeah, so he sends that over.
All right, we're heading down your way. We should see you shortly.
All right. Keep an eye out. Don't know who else is around.
Oh, certainly.
So we will do this as a 3 and 3.
Oh boy.
I will roll.
I'm not Vin Diesel, so I'm not sure how.
If Aiden would like to try and intercept the car, he is welcome to do so with a dexterity and drive check.
Okay.
I will be making a couple of rolls for Amir. Let's see here.
I'm going to use willpower for this one.
It's so exciting, everybody.
Oh
my goodness.
This is the thing dreams are made of.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, nice. Wait, Amir's driving? Isn't that like drunk driving? I mean, this brother just got.
He's doing his best. Let's just say that.
Jesus Christ! I was like, this dude over here got blood sucked out of him. 2 points.
You don't
Hey,
get
hey,
paid
hey.
enough.
He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. He's a cool.
He has literally as much money as you could possibly ever want.
It's still not enough.
You know,
he able to see.
He has
in
eternal
between.
youth and beauty.
It ain't enough.
And right now he's bobbing and weaving in front of the driver's seat. You know, his head going whoop. And why am I seeing 4 cars right now?
Out here driving around a nightmare creature.
Duck and weave, Grandma.
5 successes, that one.
All right, Aiden got 5 for 1. Go ahead, make me 2 more.
Oh.
So 3 and 3.
Okay, 3 and 3.
You got it, big dog. Don't ask me to touch no dice.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 3 successes for the second one. And then the third one. Ooh, crit. 4, 5, 6 successes for crit for the third one.
Excellent. As Amir is driving, he is doing his best to keep up. He is able to keep about a car length back behind it. Aiden, with that crit, right as you see where the GPS is trailing, where they are going, you realize it's coming to a 4-way stop in front of a set of train tracks. With your 6 with a crit, you're able to get in front of the car to stop them from going over the train tracks.
Perfect. So the what car would this be? The Wrath? Yeah, I guess it'd be a Wrath. The Wrath would be up to the stop. It's like, oh, all right, I think we got him. And as he looks behind, the car is kind of like stuck there. I don't think I get out the car because I'm not trying to not attend, but cause issues with the individual. I mean, not issues, but I don't want to attack the individual, but I just want it to be like a stopping point and let them do their business. So,
What's going on up there?
Ooh, they're behind us. I was able to stop them. They can't go any further.
You sure about that? Ain't trying to get rear-ended.
Oh well, if it does, I'll pay for it. That's not a problem.
I mean, we're gonna be pinned, and then we're gonna have to explain why we alive. You know, floundering around.
Oh. What do you think we should do?
I mean, we already done a thing.
That's
they
true.
catch up yet?
No, I don't think so. So just to verify, are they heading towards our direction and they can't go any further, or are there?
Yeah,
is there,
they have came to a stop. So you are in the middle of this 4-way intersection. They have came to a stop right at the driver's door, with Ardashir and Amir pulling up behind them. Amir pulls up close enough so they can't back up.
Okay. All right. So so we're just like, we'll wait here unless you would attack the individual. We're pretty much good. We'll let Ardashir and Hank take care of it because I'm not trying to.
Me neither. I don't have a mask and I don't want to get ID'd.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Sakura has slunk down in her chair, furiously typing on her phone.
You stop it.
I hear the clanking. I can literally hear the clanking, Cedric.
She is typing a dictionary worth of a message to somebody.
Oh boy, Venture's coming out.
Hank's
know
looking
how
at
it
his Hank's looking at his revolver and spinning the cylinder before snapping it back in and looking at the car.
Ardashir's going to get out. Ardashir's getting out.
Ardashir is able to get out.
I'm gonna join Ardashir. I get my flashlight, but I'm gonna try to avoid directly shining it on Ardashir, and instead try to shine it at the driver or into the car windows.
You can see inside are 2 people. One of them is, it looks like a younger man who is clutching his shoulder from where Ardashir smacked the crap out of him with a brick. The other one is a younger woman who is just kind of sitting there with her hands on the steering wheel.
Hmm.
Okay.
Get out.
And the flashlight's not having an effect on them, right? They just seem to be normal, like, but they're lit up.
Which power are you using?
Blacklight surprise.
Blacklight surprise. Let me.
What the hell does that show?
It's a lot of fun. That's why I told Artisher not to get in front of
should
it.
Hold on.
It's the camera, or not the camera. I have a UV bulb in the flashlight, and then any UV source with blacklight surprise does 1 point of aggravated damage each turn its light is hitting a vampire, and provokes a sunlight fear frenzy. Kindred who already take damage from UV also take an extra point. Now I don't remember if I think it's a flaw for Kindred to like just by default take UV damage versus like outside of normal sunlight. I'm not sure.
The male passenger, the one that Artisher hits, you can see he's trying to shrink back from the ray of your flashlight. The woman, it doesn't seem to be having any effect whatsoever.
No, but the guy is trying to back away from it. Is it on him at all, or is he like?
He is kind of got he was wearing a hoodie, so he kind of has it pulled up, the hood part pulled a little closer to his face where
He's got it all.
Yeah, he's not happy. The woman is kind of got, like, she's just staring, with like her hands on the steer, just kind of like staring out the window, like she hasn't reacted at all.
Oh boy. I'm with you.
Step out of the car, ma'am.
She doesn't appear to be processing anything you say. You can see the guys like try to like open his car door to get out.
I'm gonna go help him get out.
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
We ain't got time for this yet.
I'm going to help him get out of the car.
Aiding and abetting.
You're welcome to do so. He is a young man, sandy blonde hair, dark brown eyes. You can get the scent of gasoline off of his clothes because he was in there with the gasoline cans. Hank, if you would like to try and help the woman out, you're welcome to do so.
Sure. Yeah. Hank will open up the door. He's got his light on her, and his gun on her, and he's gonna say, "Go ahead and step out of the car, ma'am."
You see she very slowly steps out of the car. She has a very glassy look on her eye. For Aiden, since you're close enough to see her, you are familiar with Dominate. You can tell it's that same glassy look, like she is just not comprehending anything that's going on.
Yeah.
Aiden would pop his window out, head out the window and say, "Oh, she's not in her right mind. She's being controlled."
Well, yeah, it looked like somebody done hypnotized her or something. She's not here at all. Maybe it was maybe she just had a doobie.
What you think? You think she's important to this?
No, I think she was just a getaway person.
She's a pawn.
Then why don't we just take whoever's the real culprit and get out of here?
Aiden just points to where Artisher is. Like, oh, it looks like Artisher got that covered.
Well, I ain't peeking my head up to see if he did.
Artisher, you have the young man who tried to blow you up. What would you like to do?
Are you a thinblood?
Oh man, what kind of question is that?
Hell to the no.
That's when I suggest you answer quickly.
Did hit me in the shoulder with something, so I'm not very apt to answer you.
Am I touching him?
If you want to be.
Cool. I'm gonna fleshcraft his hips so he can't move.
Go ahead, it'll be a resistance roll.
I'm gonna surge.
Let's see here. I know that.
Hey, I succeeded that time, so we don't get hungry.
I need you to stop rousing stuff because it makes me nervous as a person.
Fine. Fine, we're playing vampire. We're here for the hunger. It's part of the
Are
game.
I don't know no more.
I'm at 2 right now. I don't like it. I'm like, I haven't been in 2 for this long in a long time.
Don't worry, we got donuts back at the crib.
Ooh, yeah, I can eat the donuts because that's not a person.
Before I roll this, I have 13 dice for this roll, so is it necessary?
13 dice? Good lord.
Boom!
I'm really good at one thing.
That's a good
So many
question.
successes.
I am once again asking to fleshcraft.
5 successes. I'm gonna spend a willpower. It's the season finale.
I'm about to say spend a willpower.
It's the
It's the
season
season
finale, and we end on a diablerie. This is beautiful.
4, 5, 6,
That's because Die's not here, so we're good.
7, 8, 9, 9 with a crit.
And with a crit, are you doing physical contact with him?
Yes.
Okay. You are able to fleshcraft him. As you put your hands on him to fleshcraft, there is a bright flash of light, and you will take 2 aggravated health damage as he activates on-demand sunburn.
Oh.
That's why we stay in the car.
Yep.
But you are still able to have the time to fleshcraft.
You're going to really wish you hadn't done that.
And I'm tired of you guys always lording over us.
There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to tell me how you really feel. Joe's just going to drag him away by his shirt. Or whatever loose clothing he happens to have on.
It happens to be a hoodie.
Sure.
As Ardashir is dragging him away, I am assuming to the car. Hank, what are you doing with the very dazed woman?
Hank is going to go ahead and secure her hands and sit her down against the car.
You're in no condition to be driving now.
Bryce, you got that far.
Will you be taking her with you? Because it looks like Ardashir is ready to go. Or are you going to leave her there?
Yeah, I think, Hank will, wait. Yeah, let's leave her someplace safer.
Okay, you can do so. As Ardashir is putting his new thin-blood, flesh-crafted person into the back seat, you all can hear the sounds of sirens as people are responding to the fire behind. And as our coterie is driving off into the night, this is where we will end our season 1 finale.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we technically didn't commit any war crimes tonight, so that's a positive.
I think arson's up there, dog. I don't know.
No,
We didn't do the arson.
I mean, technically, you all did not do the arson.
We didn't do the arson. That wasn't us.
Allegedly. Wait till the neighbors get a hold of it.
Listen, I can change my face, so that sounds like a problem for you guys, really.
But we make sure to get out as soon as that took place. I was like, nope, no one's seeing our faces.
We don't know that yet.
Right. Well, hopefully.
Well, the only way to find out how this continues and how this goes is for you to be here for the next season. There will be an announcement about that after a few more shows come back, including some super interesting ones. So definitely go on over to the official ReeRoles Twitter to find out exactly what's coming up next and when you can find it. If you are looking for more vampire goodness, you should definitely go over to the McStabber Studios, where a very different Zimiti is prowling the Kansas City streets, where they are currently trying to solve a Sabbat civil war, which is always a lot of fun, where I get to play a Giovanni who has necromancy and gets to commit a very different brand of war crime. So you should definitely go over there and check that out. You get to do all kinds of cool stuff. And those people are all wonderful, and they're in the middle of a lot of cool projects that you should definitely check out. Now, as for these wonderful people, assuming that they are still here and paying attention to me, we go ahead and let them tell you where you can find them and what they're up to. And I think we will start with Sir Monolith.
Yeah, you can find me at Sir Monolith on Twitter and Blue Sky. I guess not super active, so you'll probably mostly just find me here bothering Ree.
This is true. Next up, Ursinger.
Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know what I be doing. I be on the YouTubes. I'm trying to get back on the Twitches. But there's some changes coming up for me. So I gotta see about actually making a schedule for once. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, keep an eye out for me on Ursaringer at YouTube. Ursaringer on Twitch. Y'all, I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got right now.
All right, next up, Kira.
Hi, I'm Kira858. As always, it's been an absolute blast. Trying to figure out how to do this without getting in combat was probably one of the most complicated circumstances I have seen for my character. That was hard. I was like, well, I can't throw a punch. I'm not suited to throw a punch. How am I going to handle this? So this was a lot of fun trying to figure out how to be part of it while not actually throwing a down 4X to this person's chin. In terms of content, you can be able to find us on YouTube at the Cookout TTRPGs, where we have a wide variety of TTRPG goodness. We should definitely have a couple of new shows appearing relatively soon on the YouTube channel, so make sure to check us out there. And of course, if you're aware of me, you are probably aware that I have started my own comic book company called Snowstorm Comics. We have our first comic release called Rise in the Nephilim. We have a couple of new projects actually coming up in the future, as well as our second issue should be coming up within the next few months. And lastly, if you're planning on going to New York Comic Con, we will be there. So make sure to stop by, check us out there, and have a great time. And that's me.
All right, next up, Ari.
Hi, I am Ari. I am the storyteller for this show. As you know, I am also over here on ReeRoles channel and over also on Kira's channel to torment them because I can. But if you want to get caught up on Bourbon Street Blues before season 2 begins at some point, or to watch all of other Ree's content, there is also a YouTube where everything is posted up. So definitely go check it out and subscribe to that because there's a lot of really, really good shows over there. And also on Kira's channel because there's also a lot of really, really good shows over there too.
All right. With that, our stream has come to an end. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it was a good ending to last week and a good start to next week. And please make sure to join us again as we tell a new story. There are no grits.
Grits.
Rude. Season finale.
I did a
Where's
whole
all the
season
grits?
for you. Where the grits?